Today we're starting a new unit, which is the age of contact. So this is just going to be a little video. I'm going to just to give you a little quick overview, and these are the notes that you're going to need to put in your journal on pages 20 and 21. This is just the first part of it. This is lesson 2.1, and this is the vocabulary and the main questions that we're going to answer during that lesson. All right, if you'll notice, keep in mind, pay close attention, pages 20 and 21. On the top left-hand outside corner, we're going to put our little symbol for this unit, which is like a sailboat. So on each page that we have notes for the age of contact, we're going to have a sailboat. And on the other side, we have a sailboat as well. Okay? The vocabulary for this unit, there's a few, there's not that many, but the first one is called the Reconquista. It's Reconquista, and that refers to the Spanish battles to take back their land from the Islamic Moors. The next one is Conquistador, and those were the military leaders of the Spanish conquest of the Americas. The third one is kind of a hard one to pronounce, Indigenous, and that just means the native peoples in any particular place. There are indigenous people in Australia, there's indigenous people in the Americas, indigenous people in Asia, indigenous people in Africa. Okay? The third concept, it's gold, God, and glory. And this is an important one to remember. And those are the three main motivations of the Spanish conquest of the Americas. And we're going to be going over and over and over these things. Cibola refers to the legendary 7 cities of gold and silver that were sought by the Spanish. And then I put 2 stars by the names of explorers that you're going to need to know. Okay? Christopher Columbus, I think everybody knows this, at least heard of him. He discovered the New World while searching for a shortcut to Asia. There's a lot more to it, but that's just the simplest definition for him. Hernán Cortés, he was a Spanish explorer. He was a conquistador, but he was the guy who conquered the Aztecs, who actually who went through and conquered Tenochtitlan and Montezuma. Now, the main questions we're going to be answering is, what was the Reconquista? Which we kind of covered it in the vocabulary. But this is what I want you to put on page 20. What was the Reconquista? How long did it last? It lasted a long time. So the next question, what was Christopher Columbus searching for? And what did he find? Third main question, what were the 3 G's that motivated people to come to the New World? Of course, it was gold, glory, and God. And then what specific place were the conquistadors trying to find? Specific means the very, very particular. Not just a general place, but specific, particular places. The 7 legendary cities of gold and silver, called the 7 cities of Cibola. And the last question, in what year did Cortés land in the New World? Hernán Cortés landed in 1519. And the last little offshoot question of that is, what native group did he find there and eventually conquer? And of course the answer was the Aztecs. Okay? So, for today, what you need to do is just spend the time, put this in your journal, make it nice and neat, dress it up however you want, but you need to make sure you're on pages 20 and 21. Okay? Make sure that you label this vocabulary on page 21. Make sure that you have your sailboats. Okay? Because that's going to be a quick reference. If you look, like our last little units, we had our little Native American man. Everywhere we had notes for Native Americans, we had a little stick figure Native American man, so we have a sailboat for this unit. Okay? Make sure you got age of contact. Make sure you have that on the side in big bold letters. Okay, if you have map colors or markers, even better. Okay, because as you can see, on the next day, we'll have some more notes, but we're going to stay consistent and keep all of our things all the same. The next page 22 will start on lesson 2.2. But for now, today, this is what I want you to have. I'm going to post screenshots, still shots of these, with some zoom ins so you can get a better look at it. And those will be under files, and then there'll be a folder with probably October 1st, 10/1/20, and then it'll have all the different screenshots in there. All right? That's all we got for today. We'll see you tomorrow.